They say that to understand modern literature, you have to go into basement. Today, we are doing exactly that. We are diving into Fyodor Dostoevsky 1864 masterpiece, Notes from Underground. This isn't just a book, it's a psychological manifesto. It's the diary of a man who has retreated from society not because he is a hermit, but because he is too conscious to function within it. If you have ever felt like an outsider looking in, or if you have ever wondered why humans often act against their own best interest, this video is for you. Let's break down why this underground man is perhaps the most relatable anti-hero history. This book is divided into two parts. Part 1 is titled Underground, and it functions like a long, aggressive monologue. Our narrator, unnamed and bitter, is a 40-year-old retired civil servant living in literal and metaphorical underground in St. Petersburg. He starts with one of the most famous opening lines in literature. I am a sick man, I am a spiteful man, I am an unattractive man. But here's the twist. He's not asking for your pity, he's actually begging about his misery. Dostoevsky uses this character to attack the regional or rational egoism of this time. The idea that if humans were just educated and logical, we would create a utopia. The underground man screams no to that. He argues that humans would rather stay miserable just to prove they have free will. One of the most profound sections in his rant against the laws of nature or math, he talks about the stone wall, the fact of life we can't change. To the underground man, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 is the beginning of death. Why? Because everything is a mathematical certainty. Then human choice doesn't exist. He famously said that 2 plus 2 is equal to 5 is also a very charming thing. This is Dostoevsky's way of saying that human beings are fundamentally irrational. We crave chaos, we crave suffering, and we crave the right to choose poorly just so we aren't turned into piano keys or organ stops played by someone else. If part 1 is the philosophy, part 2 is the practice. It's a flashback to the narrator's younger years. We see him interact with former school friends at a dinner party where he is desperately trying to be liked, but ends up being incredibly toxic. Then we meet Lisa, a young woman he tries to save through a moralizing speech, only to humiliate her later because he cannot handle genuine human connection. It's painful to read. Dostoevsky shows us that underground man's freedom has actually become his prison. He's so trapped in his own head, so afraid of being vulnerable, that he destroys every bridge he builds. It's a haunting look at how intellectual pride can lead to total isolation. So why should you read this 160-year-old book today? Because we live in the age of curated self. We spend so much time showing the world our best side, but the underground man represents the side we hide. The spite, the overthinking, and the irrationality. He is the grandfather of Isel trope, the anti-social trope, and the existential crisis. Dostoevsky doesn't give us a happy ending, he gives us a mirror. He challenges us to look at our own underground thoughts and ask, are we truly free, or are we just reacting to a world that wants to turn us into formula? Notes from Underground is difficult, comfortable, and a brilliant read. It's a short book, but it will stay with you for a lifetime. If you read it, what did you think of the narrator? Did you find him relatable or just plain annoying? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this